Hello, everybody. We're back at the World Crypto Economic Forum, and we have Maya Kanehara. She has over 15 years of experience in product dev for tech companies like Twitter, Apple, and Autodesk. She's been mentoring early stage startups at 500 Startups, Alchemist Accelerator, and the Plug and Play Tech Center. And she's going to be, actually, our next three speakers are going to be talking about decentralized identity. So, Maya, please go to y'all.
Thank you so much for the intro. My name is Maya Kanehara again. So I'm from Indicio. I'm talking about decentralized identity. So a little bit about Indicio. We are the market leader in this decentralized identity technologies. We are a solution provider for a lot of enterprise, and we specialize in solution for the financial, health, IoT, and travel sectors. So I have only 10 minutes, so I'm gonna just jump in. Trends in digital identity. So today, the global market includes 3,000 companies, and it's estimated to be worth 210 billion market. I grabbed this diagram because it shows if you look closer, it shows a lot of like identity features and product, what's out there. This is from Liminal. If you want to get the link, please feel free to email me later. This is very interesting because it shows interconnected relationship, and I thought this might be interesting to a lot of people. And I also found another interesting report to make it one report about what's going on in the government worldwide. So I got permission from Mohamed Seard from EY. So the United Nations and the World Bank have partnered up to provide everyone on the planet with a legal identity by 2030. In recent years, digital driver's license project gained momentum in Argentina, Korea, UK, Australia, Denmark. European Commission proposed in 2021 a digital ID scheme that could be used across the EU by more than 80% of the EU population by 2030. So in the digital identity, people would demand a digital ID. Greater demand for security and trust, more national ID initiatives and implementations, commitment to privacy. So before I get into decentralized identity, I just wanted to show you this a famous cartoon from New Yorkers. So obviously, like nobody can tell if this dog is typing behind the screen. So offline identity depends on physical documentation held in wallets, purse, or files, used in multiple ways at owner's discretion. So this is not what happens online. Advancing identity in the digital world, digital identities are controlled by large enterprise or social media platforms. To get trustworthy data, companies must engage in complicated integration with increased liability. To provide trust, interactions are built for single-purpose use cases. Logins and passwords are complicated and subject to failure. Lack of easily scalable technology to prohibit forgery. So a lot of legacy identity systems are actually centralized, privately owned, and controlled. Trust is created in a single domain. So I think a lot of people have account in Apple, eBay, LinkedIn, Twitter. So copies of you basically everywhere. Individuals have duplicate identity within many non-interoperable domains. So decentralized identity, actually the sharing of identity is controlled by the holder. So decentralized identity is actually W3C standards. And the Indicio provide trusted digital ecosystem, which solves, protects, and scales. Enable the issuance, holding, and verification of digital verifiable credentials. This privacy by design approach solves, secures, and scales digital trust. Business and governments are using this digital identity model to solve previously unsolved problems. So if you look at this diagram, issuers credential is created by issuer. It is offered and accepted by holder, positively identified data owner. A holder is the data owner who controls a set of identity issued from trusted sources. A holder can be person, company, device. Credential claims are shared individually or in any combination by holders with verifiers who are trusted receivers of data. So I don't know if you could see the cursor here. It shows distributed ledger. The distributed ledger, also known as a verifiable credential registry, is where decentralized identifiers, we call DIDs, as well as schema are maintained. Issuers and verifiers interact with the ledger to sign and verify digital credentials. No personal identifiable information, PII, is stored on the ledger. So governance. So we cover global data regulation policies. I think everyone knows GDPR, CCPA, LGDP, HIPAA, and COPA. I grabbed some use cases for this audience today. I think everyone is so curious about finance. So Bonify created a verifiable digital credentials for opening a bank account online, continuous proving of financial transaction to promote financial inclusion and simplifying KYC processes to mitigate fraud. Bonify is a credit union service organization that is owned and controlled by members of the credit union ecosystem. Proof of age, Indicio architected and built a privacy-preserving digital age verification service with liquid avatar technologies. Works through point-of-sale systems for purchasing age-restricted products at over 8,000 Ontario stores in partnership with Ontario Convenience Store Association. And travel, Indicio is working with CETA to add verifiable credentials to the Electronic Ticket Authorization Network, ETA, for passport, health record, and border documents. So if you haven't heard CEDAR, CEDAR is actually the logistic service provider for airline business. It claims like about 90% of the world airline business, and the company provides its services to around 400 members and 2,500 customers worldwide. We have a very, very interesting lot of use cases, such as KYC, metaverse, and healthcare, carbon emissions. And I just got contacted by NFT startup as well. And I think I'm running out of time. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at maya.indicio.tech. And thank you so much again for having me.
Thank you, Maya. That was great.